Most of the puzzles were pretty good. Some of them are, you know, like hit or miss, but I mean, it's kind of whatever in the grand scheme. Like, they don't need to all be difficult. They don't need to all be obvious. Varying difficulty. The weirdest one was probably the hand with the triple wristband. Fucking, like, I think it was the fact that, like, there was scratches on one, blood on one, and some shit on the other, right? But that one just didn't feel as intuitive. I don't know. But it was probably just me, anyway. Probably just unlucky. Oh well, it was a good time. They're all new puzzles, right? They released a trailer for their new game yesterday. Like the company that made this remake, or what? What is their game? Making their original IP? Oh. Mm-hmm. Zoom out further. Cats? Need a drink. I'm still getting that coffee. I went pee-pee.
What to pick?
Hey! Zaya. What, I got Zeri now.
What is it? Amazing.
I have 4 days. I don't think I need a specific stat right now. Wait, can I talk? Oh no, it's just an exclamation mark. Supporters. Nobody can talk.
All right then.
I mean...
Yeah.
I think I already did that, right?
You're a big help.
Oh, I did it again.
Next up is
Oh, wait, maybe I get this food.
Right.
Let's make it spicier.
That's right.
Yeah. Kinda weird.
Ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Wait, I haven't seen the elegance, have I? Is courage only battles? Okay, I got the food, I see.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of a new butthole.
Well then.
Say there.
Courage mega easy to raise, just do quests for it.
Say there.
But I've already been doing the quest.
Let's go.
All right then.
Can I talk to this person here? Oh, it's the fucking knowledge. I think I definitely do. Anybody that'll talk to me. Like Stroll. Hey!
Yeah.
I play League? Yeah, dude. Been watching Worlds in the morning at like 5 a.m. World's been on. Guards Lord Higher the landowner, the grandchild, my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumor said he's clever, and I'm not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
He's a devout sanctus, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Holy fuck, he's got wings? I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron, but how do you know me? Never a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Hylia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray. No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I come to beg the use of some vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Hylia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
no.
Give them a house. Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? Huh? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means? So fate was cruel to them and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. Shit. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You shouldn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before I go, I would have you know that these refugees are my people. No matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad. I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left the chartreuse of your royal capital too young. It's a pity. You won't help him. Maybe you should help him?
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydrant to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide. Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is much more than we could ask. Besides, you needn't worry about it, young master. Your focus should be on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
Horde Helitis must rise again from the ruin that human wrought, restored to its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respect your lord's parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you're unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I don't doubt. Though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Yeah.
I doubt anything survived in the fire.
Hey, so.
I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'm not burning you with the wild goose chase. Let's do this together. I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble. Well, listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you wouldn't have been there to keep me calm. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step with you without you at my side.
No.
Oh my god, it's blossoming? Wait, is this like a new thing?
Of course I'd like you to come.
The party can now study the Sword Master. Whoa! Okay. Do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for you was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. You'd be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share the mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray wait my turn. Back to the hushed honeybee. Metaphor's been removed from chat. And now it's back. And it's as ugly as ever.
What is it? Amazing.
Hi, Goma. Hi. So I'm just not going to get any more questions, alright? I can't talk to anyone?
All right then.
Let's go talk to the person outside. Zeno, welcome back.
What should we say there?
I don't know if it matters, like, developing specific things or not.
Pleased to. Well then.
Boxhead. Our tribe's called the Mastari. Perhaps the most obvious part of the culture is to be wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice is we all have 3 eyes. Whoa! Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mastari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctism.
Well,
Your beliefs beyond Sanctism? That was your first time hearing about it? Sanctism is definitely not the only religion in this country. It's a belief open to all. Perhaps that's why at times politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the land, but things grow quite complex, and one must tread carefully. Often other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the mass tribe. That is who we are and forever etched into our history.
all right.
Pleased to hear it.
Maybe worth telling you more. Next time we'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Oh. That was short.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
More-taphor. Wait, I don't think I actually tried to buy something from the Igniter shop yet.
Let's go.
Let's go there.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Well,
The Igniter shop lady.
Hey,
Ridiculous.
What? I know a bit. Magic's activated, consuming a power called Maga, the origin of magic. You can't see it, but it's everywhere, in the air, in the soil, in our own selves. But even all that, Magna means nothing without a way to activate it. That's where the Igniter comes in. Ooh.
welcome.
You.
You have my thanks.
Those who see duty through to completion should be fairly compensated. This store's wares are yours to peruse from now on. Oh my god! 40 fucking thousand? I don't have anything to sell, do I? I do. Praise. Ice attacks, right? Not worth, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I think these spells are good. Wait, this is multi-target too. Ooh. Wait, maybe it is good actually. I'm not gonna buy one right now though. Costs a lot of mana too.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm. All right.
Let's see.
something up?
Oh,
Oh,
probably shouldn't just use stats. I think I should be doing people. Oh, I can't. Never mind. When I can, I do people. If not, then I do stats.
okay. But
I don't think faith should be used as a political weapon, but it was, and now the city's in chaos.
All right.
This one just looks like a skip. Oh, I can go talk to her. Wait, can I talk to More too? How do you know who you can talk to here? Is it the exclamation marks?
Well, I'll not loiter.
The circle will be red? What do you mean the circle? What fucking circle? Talking about this spinning shit on the left? The up? Yeah. So, like, I can't talk to any one of these. But I can talk to Brigitta only? Or can I talk to Catherine too? And More? Like any of the symbols. I think the up is just saying it would level, right? Only Brigitta right now? Oh. Or collaborators.
Now then. Now then.
Great handshake means you could, but you don't have the virtue. Oh. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return. Wait, that dog? Only one rule, however, you can't let anyone else find out there's a dog. No exceptions, no mistakes. That's it?
What?
Sounds simple. You can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here, the fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you.
Why?
Why me? You're so far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us so far, you don't want us to be enemies.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want. Not sure why, but I've been trusted with taking care of Brigitta's dog. Vegeta's.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Did you look into me?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. World has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power much like yours. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
you.
I'll be frank, dumbass, you're bad for business, but that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damn things from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. As long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger, and the weak are only ever cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? Level up! Yay!
Yet still there.
Reduce the mag cost setting. Okay.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. Done already? You've exceeded expectations. You made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. Oh. The dog doesn't
See you.
like you? If you talk to them, they will level. It is not like Persona. There are no friendship points you need to advance. The only bonus from correct answers is extra mag. Oh. Okay. I see.
Time marches on.
So you can't fuck up the combo.
Draws nearer.
You can just get juice.
The announcement is soon.
Orden's grand announcement's coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? I wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. Sanctus grand announcement's happening tomorrow. I hate this button, man.
All right then.
L1.
All right.
I just mash it and fucking get stuck. Why can't I TP directly to the little things I want to?
Let's go.
To like TP into a store and then walk out.
Close your eye.
What am I gonna do? I love it.
Something. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Europe.
Next up is... Then...
The cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs are supposed to be fluffy and have a fluffy looking texture. How do we do that? Don't whisk it.
Let's try this.
Without whisking, we just made fried eggs. But I suppose we'll still have to serve it. Oh, shit. Why the customer seems so disappointed? How weird.
All right.
Shit.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Low heat noob? Oh, wait, dude, we got it.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king
Let me tap 1 sec.
said.
Okay.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Holy fuck, look at that stone.
Your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
I can take the throne.
One.
Even me?
Whoa.
And this is a big if. You are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Some silly arc raids later? Yeah.
You're popular enough.
Me in charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces have appeared on the rock. It shows us almost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries.
We saw
I
that.
saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Anybody.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem?
Luis is second in the standings. Any strikes against him would be likewise disrupted.
We just gotta
We
win.
Still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone.
Holy fuck.
Did something happen?
My wife is here.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you.
See you on blue, look back.
When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
Hey ho.
All right then.
Where could she have gone?
Boy, there.
A mag pouch. Where do I go? Where is she? Oh no!
Hey, listen.
I bet she's at the cathedral.
Ridiculous. Just can't believe it's all right then.
Wait a sec. Is it marking it on my map?
What should I do?
So foolish.
Mario.
All right then.
Mario!
Can I be the king?
Brandon, I'm just...
Come off it. Wait!
Oh. I got led astray by the fucking thing. She in here? How do I know if she is or isn't somewhere?
Right.
Gonna get a cutscene or some shit?
What am I gonna do?
God damn it! Get away from me! Usually there's like text when you fucking close the dialogue. Just preemptively pushing X. She went to church, didn't she? Wait, I have a thing I have to praise anyway. Purify. Oh my god! Wait, it takes 2 blessed water? Alright. Automatic increase defense at the start of combat. She's not there. She's not there. Like,
All right then.
That's terribly
surely it's the fucking church.
Foolish.
The giant thing.
All right then. So
Over here. This is my guess.
Close your
Now then, if you say...
Not here.
ridiculous. All right then.
These boots are insane. Still in the second dungeon. Or past the second dungeon. You have to replace them. God damn!
That's enough now. Stop that at once!
Guard its statue?
What is it?
You get to talk to this dude?
Hello there.
Oh. So I was right. I knew it. Hey.
Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Oh.
Says Papa can't come home anymore.
Oh.
But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Yeah.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Their prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Rest. And rest-covery. Hey, a book.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Is that his sleeping outfit?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
You want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
full suit sleeping.
Oh,
full socks on sleeping.
Fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you.
Thank
I've
you.
been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Dude, I was...
And the age of a new
I was totally listening.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of
a lifetime.
Choose our new ruler.
Whoa!
A chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
Oh shit.
Aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials.
They're trying to kill him in a duel.
We have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch? Or in it to win?
In it to win it, baby!
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
Yep.
Interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels.
Nah.
It's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an outcast in this city, I think that gives us an advantage. We enter the tournament.
Enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
You're gonna make dumbass?
All we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit, but it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
What formula?
Hold on a second.
The Krabby Patty formula?
Attention is all well and good, but remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Lewis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the room?
I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all?
Right.
A reminder of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future.
Finally hitting a core game mechanic.
No matter who someone is.
What core game mechanic?
If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Greece's journal. Boom, 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 boom.
Good
Boom,
heavens.
boom, boom, boom,
Haven't you
boom.
put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
Wow!
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh?
Hey, dumbass.
Majesty.
That's the plan.
That's the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but...
Thank you for your support.
It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't you?
Bit young, ain't you?
Who's the kid? He with you?
I'm asking the motherfucking
I'm
question.
asking the questions here.
I just hear you right, mate.
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well,
Did I just hear you right, mate?
might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder.
Now that I think
Look at that fucking nose.
that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort.
Uh-oh.
Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Uh-oh.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Oh.
Could swear I've seen you before, too.
Uh-oh.
Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complain.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Bum, 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 bum,
They
bum.
should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
What the?
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see.
That's a lot.
Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch
Wasn't
him
this
for a
dude
while
in the
now.
council?
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
What? What the fuck?
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he's got a big head.
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there!
Whoa!
Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Sure.
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Would ye listen to our plight, ye mate?
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones.
Our wee ones?
Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
True.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant...
Holy fuck, it's
no idea how he
Dune!
manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
It's Dune!
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We would never laugh.
Never laugh at such a plight.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man.
Man.
We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure aid. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Contract. That's rich. A mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to... Hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you'd like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. Oh.
Hey.
You can handle that? Of course I can. Head to Martira.
Let's focus.
Need to find and bring in Heisman. There you go. 100,000 gold?
Let's call it.
You luggy.
No registration.
You logie.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I
You
have made some arrangements.
Lou.
How best to put it?
G.
The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Huh?
Though it is only my bond of service.
What?
Not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Stay inside. I can't even do anything.
Now then.
Don't push yourself too much.
Hello. Well met, eh?
I don't plan to. Can't go out to waste my social links. Sick. Boom, boom, boom. Ding, down. bam. The cat is moving? Oh God! He's in my chair, isn't he? Oh God! Help!
Good night. Can I come in?
Hello. Hi, Maria. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So
You want to read the book?
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
You don't have to worry.
It's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Okay.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do? Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I do.
Right before I jumped off?
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read?
You want to read the book?
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent.
Holy fuck. Voting?
Aspire to state
Democracy?
first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such
Damn.
is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Suicide to save the prince.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey, cutscene. Oh my. What the fuck?
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Who dat? Holy shit!
Faraway sky, blue and clear.
What the?
Echo my wish, so that all may hear.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be.
Is this the national anthem or what? She the queen? I don't know.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne!
The Tournament for the
Throne! Anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Whoa!
There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown.
Yeah!
Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex.
78th Sanctifex. Forsen.
To Sanctifex Forden.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials.
God's trials.
Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Together.
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy.
What the hell?
I
thought it was gonna be
only in
Louise.
loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly.
Those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me.
The fear of God will be put in you.
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Uh-oh. Is he gonna make his grand entrance?
All right, settle down.
Oh.
This time I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
Oh.
What? He's not even entering?
Okay.
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless.
Godless and fearless.
Gladel, the Black Hound.
Holy shit.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you.
Oh my god!
What our country needs is power!
Yeah!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger War.
Roger.
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus.
Rudolph.
In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
Lena.
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless.
Loveless.
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Milo.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate.
Oh?
Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
That's me! Huh? What?
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
What? Lady, what the fuck?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived.
Oh.
And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified.
Huh?
Right?
Hey! What's going on?
The fuck do you mean?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
What do you mean the ride you applied with hasn't arrived?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Holy fuck, it's a boat! Is that my ride?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
A land boat.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
That's ours?
Oh, isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games
begin!
We must take to the road.
Booga! Huh? What is this? It's a fucking walking land boat.
Gotta hold
Jesus Christ!
It's incredible.
Oh, they didn't invent wheels. I see. Plus 800! I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this as part of my mission.
Just a sec.
What is this thing? Is this our carriage? Shall I just sit her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What's happening right now? Oh, you want to go to a place called More-taphor. Old castle town, I think. Should be way south. 3 camp.
This.
Wow.
4 days, 3 nights. Great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safer at this kind of speed. Belly good. Now cinch those britches, chaps. Full steam ahead.
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto.
A little gusto.
Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious.
Ishkia?
And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively
Engineer?
fearless.
Am I gonna unlock
But as you can see,
a class?
Get him a bit excitable.
Noble District Underhaul.
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in.
Bonk, bonk,
Even
bonk,
amidst all
bonk.
this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
No new
It
commissions.
is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner,
Oh,
I
shit.
reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
Where the fuck is it?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
Where the fuck is it?
Acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Whoa!
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Ba-ba-bum-ba-ba-da-da.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly, I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and, well, I couldn't just let the old...
And then he went fucking crazy with it.
A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
They finished Silent Hill? Yeah.
I'm working
yeah.
toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile!
What?
A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy!
Oh my god!
Treason!
Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick.
Hold up.
I've been looking for him. Wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness.
Hold up.
Is His Highness still alive? That's it. I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
And that's how we got the giant machine.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith.
Ye of little faith.
Brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
What do you think, dumbass?
Well, if we die, we all die together.
The boy's bold as brass.
Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
Boom, 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 boom,
So, summing up, our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven.
Yes, yes,
capital of the
yes.
Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
My chair is no longer a chair for me. It's my cat chair. Oh.
Right,
And Goma's off.
Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
A bathroom.
We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And I'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academy by finding more and interacting with them. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there. Never been to Gauntlet Runner. I kind of want to see what the engine room's like. Hold on, let me heat up food. Speaking of the kitchen... Dude! Almost done. So I'm gonna go where? Oh, south. The fuck did it spawn me backwards? Hey, it's a kitchen. I can prepare meals.
Got it.
Look what I found for Halloween. What?
All right then.
What did you find? A broom. The fuck? Clothes.
All right then.
What the hell? Oh my god, is that a spooky picture? Whoa! Call the runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. It used to be you take your life in your hands when you traveled to the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans the next few days and nights. Never mind. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. You continue toward your destination while spending time in the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books, or using the washing machine, or more activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Increase my max mana. Holy! Let me get my food.
Understood.
Laundry time.
Now then.
Got to keep the water at a consistent temperature to avoid the staining. Why am I a master of laundry, but you ask? Because my parents beat it into me. Oh. 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 That's amazing.
Nonetheless.
I love that for you. Money? I'm rich.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching
Oh, is that how it
sun
counts nights, the camps?
and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
3 motherfucking mana? Let's fucking shit. Forcing your way through the unmarked territory is very dangerous, even with the stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While in the camp, you can use any of the facilities in the Gauntlet like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Now then.
Feels like just yesterday.
Speaking of.
Power is in everything.
Oh, I see, I see.
I didn't pick up an ingredient on the campfire, huh?
Then.
Surpass the kings of old.
All right.
+3, okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning.
True.
I knew it!
What should I do?
All right then.
Who can I talk to? Nobody wants to say shit. Nobody wants to talk shit. You fucks. Let's try the kitchen. Oh. Bookshelf. Let's try the books.
Actually?
You've matured. No, the world is vast. Maybe I'll write a book about it.
Sweet.
You always encourage me.
Well then.
What?
What? Let's go. Let's just read the book. The fuck?
All right.
I say, we could
Break
stop
time,
for a
chums.
Coming now into view
What
is
the hell?
Tree of Prophecy.
A
resplendent
tree?
Tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Holy fuck. What the hell? Look at that tree.
That's...
Just the whole area's been painted red.
Certainly.
This calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere in the country, whose colors shifted to foretell usual events in the times ahead. A magic organism that feeds off magla.
Hey.
Wasn't it for research? Oh.
Hey there.
Wait, true.
Huh?
Huh? What?
Whatever.
He goes blue?
All right.
+4? Damn, I'm smart.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
We'll be there tomorrow. Yay! Free time. Let's talk. Let's chill. Oh shit, I didn't check the campfire. Oh god! Oh no!
Certainly.
I see.
The armor encloses the raging forces within us. People lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within. It is not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power?
All right.
This crazy cooking ingredient.
Time marches on.
Will we ever obtain it?
King draws nearer.
Oh my god.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the hell?
Did we just crash? Of course not. That's
A bomb?
A cannonade.
A fucking cannon? Holy shit, another land ship. A pirate battle.
My star is rising.
What the hell?
Sanctism will reign.
Oh.
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Huh.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run.
No.
Didn't you say we have the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
Oh shit.
Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That corner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Oh my god.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
They aborted the deck. Oh my god. Help.
You dare interfere in my fight. Know your place.
I didn't know I was gonna fight yet. What the hell?
You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
Oh fuck.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Oh.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I literally can't touch him.
I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
Holy fuck, that thing's tanky.
Let us fight as one.
Perhaps
For all that we strive for, I'll destroy you.
A bald elf don't look too good? What do you mean? He's buff and bald.
Royal sword.
Oh. A cocky smirk. Ow.
What could you hope to achieve?
Another cocky smirk.
Oh, you've done it.
Can anyone heal him? He knows we can't.
After me.
He's toying with us.
Tis yours.
Oh!
We need to go to his side.
Together. Not now.
That was a little awkward.
Looks like he can't move.
It didn't kill.
Come. I crush you.
To him, I return.
Cocky smirk.
What could you hope to
Cocky smirk. Just looking at me funny.
Take it.
We have to see another day.
my power?
What's he gonna do, bro? Can he just not attack me?
Could do with this.
Thank you.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back.
Are you gonna attack me?
Feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Jesus Christ.
Rise, my brother.
Full HP!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign.
Wait,
Don't underestimate me.
he can't do that! What? Why is he not frozen?
Join with me.
He's fucking cheating!
Not this skip. Shatter.
I'm a nobody. Fuck you.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Is it like literally just top 3 his named candidates? That's it? I was in the fucking list. Top 20. What the hell? I'm rank 5K.
Sanctism will reign.
This guy gets eaten by magic or what?
Sanctism will reign.
Nah, you a bitch.
They've sapped your defenses.
For all that we strive for.
I will fight with pride. Let's go.
I bet it's ice. Although this is a fucking bad move, it doesn't work.
Oh!
All yours. Know your place.
To you,
peasants.
Lend me your strength. Come forth, royal soul. We can do this.
Come forth, loyal soul.
Plus need.
I owe you.
Sanctism is supreme. Take this.
What the? He just beat my ass.
Sanctism will reign.
Please.
Sanctism!
I shall vanquish evil.
I think I just regular attack. I think it actually will hit. Oh.
Behold my power.
Alright, I fucking lied.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
I want this? There's no way he's weak to light. This won't kill either.
Perhaps not this. Come.
What do we make him forget?
I crush you.
Witness me, brethren.
Seeker. Maybe not.
Can I go first, man?
With healing power.
Thank you.
Why am I going last?
Sanctism will reign.
Nothing.
Wait, I'm first next.
Sanctism will reign.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
What? No!
Let's make an end of it.
The power
The power of fire! You just pass your turn.
Let's work together. Not this. I won't hold back. Nice.
Now, what's the play?
Warrior.
I'll cut you down. They die hard.
90 damage.
Here. Take this.
Hey, what the hell?
What can I do?
Sanctism will reign.
Sanctism! Alright, all in. Wait, I'm first. Let's go.
No holding back. Burn to ash. So, the faithful are broken before you.
Yell to Bradley, welcome back.
Desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
The divine truth!
Are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter!
Oh!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
You dumbass.
My time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Yeah, that's right. Run, little bitch.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I wanted to help.
I just
Holy shit, wait, who's his babe?
Likely story. Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell?
Sweet girl.
Some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna,
Wait, that was her?
in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair
Mr.
enough.
Miss, thanks to sub. Karugi, thank you.
Chasten and shoot. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot.
Yes.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless
Join my crew, please, 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 please.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain.
Look at the dude on the right, rubbing his hands.
Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh!
I'd know
Oh.
the suspensions anywhere.
Oh, he was
You had Caden workshop on this, eh?
looking at the
Yes,
machine.
those are quality parts and no mistake.
Oh.
He really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious. It's Juno, the kingdom's greatest.
Holy fuck, this machine. Oh.
Oh, this is preposterous.
Holy
Can't be the
shit.
only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy?
A fairy?
A real living one. Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Is that him? Is that him?
An airborne gauntlet runner.
God Emperor Luis? Holy shit.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a
My
personal
lord.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
These insolent fools.
Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Who the fuck are you? I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
To kill you.
Interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? I feel like I should say this to help you. Or to become king, not to save the prince. Bunka. To become king. He might see us as an enemy. Oh, shit. Ah. Okay.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain...
She likes us?
Why? I dare say I saw them use magic.
Oh, shit. We're in?
I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse.
Boom.
We were lucky
Boom.
we managed to connect
Boom.
with Luis this early.
Boom.
No
Boom.
thanks to that
Boom.
Gladel. Even should we be
Boom.
accepted,
Boom.
he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisman, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Let's do this. I'm gonna move my plate.
As the chirping birds
Listening.
return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Hey, perfect timing.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding.
Civilization?
People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared.
They just walked away.
Who knows what happened to them?
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sprocket, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often
Quite
are.
daffy.
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his
goat?
will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
The motherfucking goat?
Some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camero or some such.
Maybe I should look into it.
This one's important.
We left. Near us, we dissolved into doom and gloom again and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we'll arrive in Martira this evening, then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated, I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage can never keep us up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Gambit.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
What the fuck happened to this town?
I've been hoping
Wait,
you'd show up
this
soon.
dude,
I know it's been a while,
yo!
But we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church.
Oh.
She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Fortin to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Fortin's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
He's a tyrant.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Didn't be rude, Morris.
His eyebrows got a cut? Holy fuck. Riz.
I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
This way, lads. Come, everyone. This way.
Is this
holy?
Kind of
what is it?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Ooh.
It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Maybe it's good.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors.
Oh.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure.
It's divine.
Taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
That shit's steaming. Looks great.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. It is only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
I've barely bitten into it and I already felt a spray of something. But for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
Oh,
Do you
fuck.
think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Camp. Into.
Is Heismay's
Hideout.
hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Giant sandworm nest.
Here's where we are. Here's where we are
Okay.
now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town together.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town.
Huh?
A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any.
The fuck do you mean?
I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please.
Entrails? Sandworm poop?
Altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Get your beauty sleep. Hey, Inform Man. That's right. If you don't know anything about this city, simply ask me.
Alright then.
What do we got in this place? Oh. Nothing. All I have is the fucking bed. Why is there no Taco Bell in this town? My last save 2 hours ago. What the smoke?
Good night.
Was the earlier Gambit not paid out? Wait, really? Let me see. Holy shit!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I paid it.
It's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
Where is everybody? They all went to the castle before us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs.
Alright then.
Wait, you have water?
Hello there.
Is this the... I don't know if this is the water I needed. 30 mana, let's go!
Alright then.
It's a contract thing. There's legit no one in town. I should open again by tomorrow. Water made with maggot entrails. What this shit? Selling something? Does be selling. Let me fuck around with my classes.
What now?
Stroll. Oh, I need rank fucking 20. Alright. Okay. I see. So you unlock the classes because there's a base requirement. And you also have to level them. So it's kind of chillin' to stick to a class until it's full leveled. I see. Kind of big chillin'. What the fuck is this class? It can increase battle rewards to provide out-of-combat support. Cash-fueled almighty skills. Huh? That's fucking crazy. I think I just stick to fucking mage or something. For now, at least. What, you need Knight 20 and Mage 10? Wait, why is it blinking? Because I don't have the class?
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
Let me see.
I'm counting up.
I've
acquired a new power.
Let's see. Does it say I have the requirement now? So I would actually need to get her to Mage 10 as well. Alright. Let's have some XP things too. Yeah.
What'll it be?
I mean, I was just curious exactly how the little things are working. Oh, it's a Gamba class. Is that Gaggers?
All right then.
Wait, I think I need res shit actually. Wait, I can get 50 to all is pretty shit. I don't even know if it's worth. Wait, decrease enemy hit slash evasion for a couple times. A couple of those. Sounds pretty good. Some boss or some shit. And they don't have the Giga Medicine. Buy an idle stay. I mean, I assume I'm going into the dungeon in a sec. But I don't know. I don't really know what I have coming up.
I've awaited you. Aye. May I present Lady
Hello,
Joanna,
milady.
Sanctoress and the ruler of this city.
I bow
These
to
are
thee.
the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Whoa! Popularity!
But can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return.
Could
to
she
my
just say
duties.
that?
I shall await our next.
Could she just do that?
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
What do you mean?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
Poggers. 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 Big poggers. Little poggers. Alright, I'm gonna stop here, I think. Save complete.
What now?
G motherfucking G. I mean, now that we beat Silent Hill, we'll have a lot more time for this. We got some Sparking Zero at some point. Big stuff coming up, dude. Big stuff. Alright, lads. Just got here. Of course this bitch is leaving. Dude? What the fuck? Alright. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Did you finish these long Atlas games? Yeah.